I learned so much just from reading the book, and so much about history in the wilderness of Wisconsin, and so much even about the modern day machinist and what his world is like, which I know very little about.
One of the things I liked best about this book was the historical realism. It's very obvious that John spent a lot of time researching things like the making of a birchwood canoe, or how to build a log cabin, or how to survive in the wilderness. The realism just adds to the story a component that you just don't find in many fictional books. As an avid hunter and outdoorsman myself, one of the things I found most interesting about the book is the detail which John put into the book about the hunts, about the fishing. It's almost as if I was sitting on the deer stand myself, or sitting in the boat myself with them, because the details were so accurate. It was obvious that he put in the time to really understand what a hunter does, what a fisherman does, while they're sitting there waiting for the game to approach. It added a dimension to the book that I really didn't expect, given the fact that John is not an outdoorsman. So I found it refreshing almost to have someone place that much importance on such a detail. In the game, at one point, they have to build a birchwood canoe, and the detail of the process is so explicit you can almost feel like you're doing it yourself. And it almost felt like I was being taught through the eyes of these characters how to do this. And it's a significant part about building transportation, and the detail in which they go into to build this, from felling the tree to drying the bark, and you know, the dangers involved with being on the river and almost drowning, and all these things that go along with frontier life. It was quite an amazing part to the story.